give me too much chances. I don't care if I am fencing brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye.
Duck, duck, goose, found a pussy in a dollar bin. Guess you forgot your galana bin. You can't get loose, get your guts, got your tongue again. Rope burn on your hand, are you numb yet? I can go and get medication. Morning night, I can deal with your cooking. Every night, you can make it illegal.
That's addiction. Stood by your side through all of the lies, watching you cry for me. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? Call me the king, ruler of things. Give me that diamond ring. Get on your knees, apologize please. Now why don't you die for me? I can go, but you keep medication. Late at night, I can deal with your people. Every night, you can make it illegal. Can give it the that's addiction. you were right this time, you were right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night, what you did last night. Never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Oh no, now the truth comes out and I know that you warned me about it. Shallow, you were only ever in for yourself, yeah, in for yourself. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lying like you plastic, been at it so long. Over your antics, you shut me down. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night, what you did last night. Never had a time. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Yeah. Blushing, hit your cards away for nothing. Time you told me you weren't bluffing. Guess I should have read the signs. Yeah, it took so long to find. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lying like you plastic, been at it so long. Over your antics, you shut me down. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night, what you did last night. Never had a time. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Yeah.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe.
Two tags. He is the hero. Yevney. Oh dear. Showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot. Now he's a one shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yevney. Can he survive? It's the $1 million question now. Can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he fell out. Whoopsie. He fell out. No. Oh no. Good evening, everyone. We are back with the previous skill tournament. This is going to be the penultimate installment of the previous skill tournament, and we are following E4D on Asia server. Once again, the summary. Just going to go briefly about previous skill tournaments. All games played the best of 3 series. The format is a single elimination knockout stage, and if E4D gets knocked out in the quarterfinals or earlier, the stream will finish, and E4D will not be playing tomorrow as well. The tournament is seeded via the average win rate of 7 players in the team, and that data can be found on the website. The game's figure is not the figure for the average win rate of the 7 best players in the team. A team earns a number of cups depending on where they finish, and the leaderboard ranks the teams in a descending order of the number of cups. The top 8 will advance to the Winter Season Championship, and the 9th to the 16th place will advance to the Challengers Tournament. One previous skill tournament is spread out across 2 consecutive days. We are currently on the first day with at most 16 teams in one group, and we have 32 teams tonight. So that amounts to 8 teams for tomorrow, as the top 4 of each group would advance to the games held on the second day. All games are played in supremacy mode, and E4D can earn as many as 5,197 cups. And if they do so, that will put them high up on the table, and as we will see the leaderboard very soon, what's going to happen. Previous skill tournaments are held on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday and Sunday. We will start off with the round of 16, and then we will go all the way through to the finals. This will be different though. Tomorrow we're going to start off with the quarterfinal first at 7 PM in the Hong Kong time, not not 32 past. I forgot to change the roster. I'm going to show you the roster very soon on in the game. Sang can say noob clan. Be careful. Be careful what you said. ENT will be followed by Fujit Splinter, and I'll be following E4D. My top 8 gears, the new top 8 gears is as follows: Feast, GV, the Team ID, Cats, RN, HLV, and ENT. And will E4D make a surprise for us? We'll find out really soon. And if you can find out the brackets, I should show it right now here. So the group where we have Dur against UPK, E4D against RI. This is going to be a tough one for E4D actually, but I believe they can beat RI. Low against PGMT and EXO against PLATB, and I think this will be an easy draw for Low here. They should be able to beat EXO after what you see, what you saw again for GSM against EXO. And I think Low, they are at similar level, or if not higher than GSM. They should be able to get to tomorrow's stage relatively comfortably. Cats against Janix and GSM against BB. And this game in the quarterfinals will be very, very important because Cats currently at 8th or 9th. If I can go back to leaderboard, they're currently at 9th. GSM is currently at 8th. So if Cats or GSM, so if either one of this team, one of the teams here, Cats or GSM, won the quarterfinals, and win the quarterfinals, they are surely through to the top 8. I would say. So this is a monumental match for both teams, and GSM, they do not want to miss this opportunity, and so does Cats. Cats will be looking to get into the top 8 for the first time, I believe. Probably apart from the first previous skill tournaments, but they are consistently below top 8. So a win against GSM would be really nice. They have won against GSM. They won against GSM in the 6th previous skill tournaments. If you remember correctly, if you could remember, back in the group stage, 2-0 in the third match for the 3rd place. So absolutely, GSM would want the revenge, but this on paper would be a match for Cats. And we have HLV against ELG and DTG against DCGTB. Will DCGTB make it past to the semi-finals? We'll find out really soon. But they are still a clan yet to prove their skill, per se, literally. Calm against Blitz. Useless Mon shaking his head. I don't know why. I don't know what this clan is, but it looks really interesting to me. But UI against Kang, once again, this is going to be very important for both teams because currently Kang is in the 16th spot and UI is in the 16th spot. And if either one clan here loses here tonight, they will be closer to dropping out of the top 16, particularly for UI, where EXO is trying their best to catch up, and especially if EXO won against Low tonight, the losing team here will drop out of the top 16. And I suppose both King or UI would want to win that game. This is also a very important game. It's not a mismatch in my opinion, but it's such an important game that both teams would not want to lose. ID against SQ and RN against IE. RN are not safe yet in the top 8. Yes, they are currently with 31,494 cups, but we are seeing Cats potentially overtaking. I mean, DSM would probably drop out if they lose, but if not, then then they also have to worry about Calm and Low, or even Low catching up. Especially Calm. Calm has a relatively comfortable run into the semi-finals. I mean, they will face either ID or RM, which if they want to put themselves further up in the table, they must absolutely beat either RN or ID. But you can see how this game will be very important for RN. Meanwhile, we have ENT against ITA and EA against Cab 1. And EA, this one will be very important if they don't beat Cab 1 and if they don't beat ENT. I think they can bid farewell to top 8, pretty much. With Feast against Espon and GV versus Fix, GV should still be really safe, but I think GV would want to beat Feast in order to be super safe. So that's my take on this. Meanwhile, we also have nothing yet to show. So we are going to show you the lineup for E4D because I forgot to do the figure for the lineup for the lineup for E4D. I apologize profusely for this. Let's check E4D's lineup in the game. E4D's lineup, we are going with Mama, not my mum, it's going to be the captain of the team. Zero, Koyo, Nia, Ludish, MDMA, Peanuts, Batapi, Afterlight, Papa, not my father, Tokyo, Doberland, and Baba. I mean, Papa and Baba, it's just like... wait, both of them mean dad, right? So I don't know. Is there any difference between Papa and Baba? Because I remember it's just the same. It's just it means the same. So you have two fathers. Wait. I see what's going on there. That this is really fishy. But anyhow, we're just going to wait for the room to be up, and we are up again. So once again, I forgot the team. It's going to be RI, which is going to be very important for E4D to win. And E4D are currently fizzling out. I mean, their form hasn't been the best previously. Lost to EA in the quarterfinals, lost to ENT twice in the quarterfinals. And absolutely, they want to get back into the fray in the top 8. I mean, currently, if you look at the points for E4D, they're currently at 29,697. If they beat that will bridge the gap between the top 8 and them, and that would mean the last Proof of Skill tournaments is going to be one of the most, if not one of the most exciting, if not the most exciting. Last Proof of Skill tournaments on Asia server in the entire history. So let's really hope Calm, Cats, and E4D will win their games tonight, so that the top 8 will be very lit AF. Especially when you consider these clans could even get. I mean, if they go past the semi-finals, then at least they will earn an extra 1,000 something more cops, and that's really important. Especially you already have around 600 cops in the bag already, which is really important. So I think the room is up very soon. Yes, the room is up, and we are with E4D against RI on New Bay. New Bay is a map that favors a lot of heavy lineup, but we are seeing a lot more mediums lately, and a lot of teams are playing over to the A side, basically to get your crossfire, to set up your crossfire angles. The strategy with the teams heading mostly to the city side has increasingly become obsolete, based on the fact that you can get crossfired when you cross a certain lane, and this is why you don't see often with teams now going to city. They usually send only 1 or 2 tanks there. So let's see. With E4D against RI, we have yet to see the full capability of RI yet, but we switch to this room here. We're going to wait until and I will be switching stuff behind the scenes. So if you could bear with me for a minute or 2 of silence, that would be ideal. Rever, his message got retracted. What did you say? It wasn't registered on in the chat log, so I don't know what you said. you got away with that. So it's E4D and RI. Yeah, no one is following Cats vs GSM. It's really sad. It's as sad as Assassin getting killed by a 40% player. So, nope. Hello, Sonder. Aptal, how are you doing? Hello, Kraken. Hello, Sanku Plato. Hello, Juicy. And hello to Kerfuffles. Which I don't think he is here actually. If Moose is also watching, then hello Mutsu as well. I don't know. If he is here, then he will get triggered and he will say he will type on the chat. So let's see if it's going to be the case. Hence, we have okay. Both teams have already both teams have 7 players already. We are seeing RI go with double mouse by airborne and applets of life. Alfie, why Alfie, not Alfin? Alfie the man is in the T125 alongside Apollo. We also have Parabolum in the double 50Bs alongside Maxbeth and Mercedes in the Crown Bargain. Mercedes Veins. It is Mama is in the 50Bs alongside Papa and Baba in the Crown Bargain. The double dads are here. Yes, alongside Korea with Neo Ludish in the Vegas Light and Zero in the double mouse against Peanuts. Alongside Peanuts. So yeah, two papas. I mean, two daddies here. I mean, that's really good. Or not. I mean, I don't know about having multiple people in the same room and then, you know, I don't know. Okay, let's not go too far about this, and otherwise my VI stream is going to get demonetized about. Oh my god. Let's not talk about that, but well, we're going into New Bay anyway. Let's not lose control over something that is inappropriate. So E4D versus RI, first game on New Bay. You have Baba with Papa and Baba. Will they work together in the Clipper tanks? Because you know Clipper tanks are good when you can unleash your clip potential, and you know when you have done something bad, when you do not achieve good grades in your school, you know what your parents would do. So you do not want to let them to unleash their anger with their full clip. So I mean, both teams with C now getting captured by RI. E4D with Neo Nudish and B has to be really careful though. If RI decides to go really aggressive, Neo Nudish would be trapped there. As we saw before with Cats versus Feast, where the Vegas Light got absolutely smashed into pieces. It's not going to be the case here. Peanuts is going to be holding B in that mouse. It's going to be hard for RI to push on B, because that means RI will need to focus the mouse. But you know, Asia server, they love to focus the mouse, not just GV. So I'm not surprised if RI just rushed onto E4D's mouses and then, well, win the game entirely. That could happen though. But let's see how both teams are going to do here with Neo Nudish now going for A. We are seeing the double 50Bs are taking an aggressive play down in the middle here. I think they're looking for a double mouse. They might be over ambitious here. Zero has already put a good shell into Maxbeth, but he also take a shell in return. Oh, you can see Alrights are looking for the mouses. They are focusing the mouse, but the E4D, they're coming in. They're going for Apollo, but he's dropped the reactive armor. Not the right target for E4 to go for. I think they should go for a Parabolum. Parabolum made a wrong move. Oh my goodness me, got so aggressive there, and he would die under the wrath of the Clippers. Maxbeth over peaked. Oh my goodness me, RI just made the wrong move with the 50Bs just going at the front there. And now E4D would be breathing comfortably. New just coming from the backside, and with Maxbeth dead, Alfie the man and Apollo somewhat low. Still, RI now, they do not have to hit point pool advantage. Zero will be dead very soon. With Alfie the man, the focus from E4D. This is simply the focus fire practice from E4D, and RI just focus the wrong targets, focus the mouse. You can see Zero getting focused down to pieces, and Peanuts the next target to die. And E4D didn't focus the mouse. You can see how healthy the mouses are. So really good lesson here. Don't focus the mouse. And second problem for RI, you have your 50B so horribly aggressive. 150B even went into the forces of E4D and just kind of died for nothing. So never send your 50Bs to be at the front line. You need your mouses to be at your front line. So this, I think RI needs a lot of reconsideration on how they make the push there, because that really isn't pretty at all. We're seeing Koyo going to put a good shell into Airborne, and last man standing will be Applets for life, and E4D for the first time tonight will be focusing the mouse. Hello Methodi, how are you doing? Thank you for joining in and your support. I hope you enjoyed this stream here tonight. And this is going to be a good win for E4D. Good win, first win to E4D. RI, lots to ponder about here. Let's say hello to someone from Korea. Hello Ryan, hello Exodius, how are you doing? You're supporting E7 you're supporting GSM. I hope they will make a good result tonight. And you're seeing here E4D 5 tanks doing more than 2k. Absolutely fantastic job. And the two fathers are the two players doing the most damage. Mama, unfortunately, I think she was the focus there, so she could not do anything about that. RI, you can see the 50Bs are not doing a lot of damage with Maxbeth and Parabolum, only putting out around 1000 damage. Mouse is actually the tank doing the most damage with 3k, but I think there is still. I think RI basically needs to reconsider how they make that push, because absolutely no reason the 50Bs should go first. They have the least, they have the weakest armor, and in that lineup, so absolutely it just allows E4D to focus down the tanks more easily than they could have done. I mean, now E4D going with quadruple Kranvagans. Wow. Mama and Papa, the parents here, are not going to take the Clippers here. They have unleashed their anger, so they have no more anger to unleash. So no, I mean, sorry. And now we have the quadruple Kranvagans by Baba, Koyo, New Division 0, Peanuts in the mouse. RI going with double T1 10E5s for Apollo and Airborne, Alfie the man in T22, Applets for life, and Mercedes in double Kranvagans and double AMX50Bs by Parabolum, and another name I need to recall, Parabolum and Maxbeth. Let's hope RI is going to do a lot better here. They're dropping the mouses, which is interesting. Hello Megalingo, hello here. Hello to the one I cannot pronounce your name here, because your name is made up of symbols, which I don't know, unless you're meaning FFF. Peanuts say negative. and affirmative at the same time. He is hesitating, and you do not want people hesitating in this game because you know tournaments, a slight hesitation could get you heavily punished. So just joking. I mean, why does it even matter here in this context? So Zero is spotted here. We are seeing RI committing most of the forces. Blue team not spawn to A. Applets for life took a hit there. That was a good shot from E4D there. But look at Parabola and so on now coming below, from below. Let's actually follow the perspective of Parabola where he gets some shots in. Zero made a good move to move up the hill, so he cannot find Zero to make a shot on. So that means Parabola and Alfie the Man, their aggressive play might work though, and near Nudish might be in a little bit of trouble here. E4D needs to make a push onto Parabola. You can see the double T110E5s. The parents are there to punish Parabola being naughty here. Never ever be naughty on Newbay, and this is what happens. Parabola is now dead, and Maxpath is going to be the next focus. Our I needs to make a push onto Zero and near Nudish as soon as possible, while Maxpath is going to be a focus for E4D's forces. And that was a good XG shell onto the backside of Maxpath. The parents here just not having any cool at all. It just killed off Maxpath downright. Now we have Applets full of life is now dead. Mercedes Veins is going to be the focus for E4D's team, but I think most of the action is now here with the double T110E5s against double T110E5s of E4D with Alfie the Man now dead. Papa is looking for airborne. That was a good track shot, a good reactive armor, but oh, where did that come from? Papa dropping straight down onto airborne. Oh, Koya! Oh my goodness me. Oh my god, Polo is on fire and rammed. Oh my goodness me. Oh, absolutely madness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Koyo is trampling onto airborne, killing him off in the end, and Mercedes-Benz now dead. Needed is dropping down. Oh my goodness me. What an entertaining match that was from E4D. Oh, we are here for this. Get in, E4D. You're through to the quarterfinals. That was very, very fun to watch. That was some high level content here with E4D 5 times doing more than 2k, RI 3 times doing more than 2k. Sadly, Alfie the Man doing 0 damage, and 50Bs once again receiving the wrath of E4D. The parents, I think 50Bs have achieved very, very low grades in their school, and their parents are not happy about this. I mean, we're not going to go into the stereotypes of you must do straight A's or otherwise otherwise your parents will never be satisfied. But apparently 50Bs have achieved F grades in their F grades in some of their subjects, and they are really not happy about this. So we are missing Mutsu here. We need Mutsu in this chat. So can someone call him picking up and then join the stream? Thank you very much, right, Exodius. Oh my goodness me, look at the results of other teams. This is just, oh my goodness me. Really, really good stuff. Good start from E4D. Let's start off with Group 2 first. We have Calm versus either UI or Kane, ID versus RN. ENT, UI still playing against Kang apparently, so ENT against K1! K1 beats EA! Oh no, EA are seriously struggling. I think that loss here means EA goodbye and thank you EA as we greet the teachers goodbye and school. Goodbye and thank you EA, you'll be dearly missed, and they won't be in the top 8 I believe, because that win and that loss, they are losing against K1, which is a team they should be beating as a top 8 team in my opinion. So them losing to K1 I think is a tough pill to take, and that means K1 can climb further up the table tonight. And EA, I think they will need an absolute perfect performance on the last day of previous skill tournaments. If I mean by perfect, it has to be I mean Grand Slam is the perfect example, but they will really need to win their group and also win the final stage. Will that happen for EA on the final stage? I hope so, because that would be really, really tense. But realistically, I think EA, no, I think they're probably out. But we are also seeing Feast against GB, so GB wants to win that though. Oof. And then we have Group 1. Der versus E4D. This is going to be important for E4D. They need to. This is a must-win for E4D. If they don't win against Der, I think top 8 for them is literally it's well and over. PGMT won against Low. Oh my god, what happened to you, Low? I mean, on one day they can beat Feast, but on the other day they can't even beat PGMT. Either Low just simply didn't show up, or PGMT just did exceptionally well. And if it's the latter, then really huge congratulations to PGMT, and I really hope that if that's what's the case in the end, then I think you should keep building up, and hopefully we will see another team looking for top 8 in the spring season, because currently I think Asia server is very competitive. I think anyone who is hardworking enough to play tournaments and improve their team, I think Asia server you can still kind of not the most difficult thing to do to try to contest for the top 8, and we want to see more of that on the Asia server. That's what we want to see here. We are also seeing Cat still against Genix, GSM still against BP, XLV against ERG, and DTG against DCGTB. Right. So we have a lot of replays for you. So actually, we'll show them one by one, hopefully. Afternoon stage. So we have Addicted in that level 1. Okay, that was a relatively, I don't know, let's not spoil about the result. So this is Descent. And rocking in that pink camel, which can be really nice. Our spot fast mats. And let's look at chat. So we have Gorilla 15 already spotted. Oh, that's just a really aggressive play from Gorilla 15. Doesn't have good arm and puts a good shell instead. Is that AFK though? And Addicted is going to get more spots in, ready to go into the city side. We'll put a good shell into the object 140. That is the case, but it also comes with a risk though, because we haven't spotted those TDs yet. I think no, they are all spotted probably. I mean, you might get shots from the southeastern corner on the map, so you would not want to do what Addicted is doing if you are not sure where the tanks are. That was a lucky bounce there. He's waiting. He's just being patient. He won't risk the HE shell, which I totally understand because could easily assault. I mean, that was a very tight angle, very steep angle to kind of penetrate with an HE shell. So, oh, that was a really good one. Sonder is talking in Dutch. And Stitch is pretending that he doesn't know Dutch, I think. Wait, Stitch is I thought Stitch is Dutch. Oh, so you're Belgian. Oh, I haven't heard lots of Belgians playing this game actually. Wow, HLV 2-1. Oh, what the heck? They lost one game to Gen X, really? Oh dear, their form is still bang average at this point if that's just the case, but oh, that wasn't a good shell from Khan, from Addicted though. Oh come on, get out of the way. 50. Oh, what is that shell? Oh, that was a blind fire. I was not expecting that to hit. Oh, that was another blind fire, but this is more predictable though. Brugger. Oh, interesting. Noise. Yeah, I mean, you probably know more than 2 languages than Stinge. I think. I don't know if Ruger is on the Flanders side, and if I were him, then I would go for that. Amex 30B because he has lower health, but you should also help that tank. So, I don't know. It's 1 versus 4 right now. I think so. I think Sonder, you're right about this. Didn't even show up, which is sad because they are really they can try to make have a really good run and then run of games and try to go for top 8. Oof, nice one. That was a lucky miss. You got away with that, Addicted. Oh, another lucky miss. How lucky you are. Addicted. Lol. Very easy because those two big guns just can't even hit a leopard one. What a win for Addicted. Really good game there. And team in full caps, term in full caps saying low are down bad, but don't forget low beat Feast before. I think 2-0 it was. I don't know what happened to them. Suddenly they cannot beat PGMT, but they can beat. They've shown to us they can beat the top teams on Asia. But that's just one super good day, and then suddenly they just can't do it. I don't know why. And you see, Addicted 7 kills. Congratulations, good. Good mastery. I mean, not a lot of damage for a mastery badge, but killing 7 tanks and 1 versus 4. I think this already proves that this is a mastery gameplay there. Spotted 4, so that's really good. I think Rasenai is Rasenai. I don't know which is the right pronunciation. Who is Rasenai? He is oh, it's a Lithuanian town, so I don't know. I don't know Lithuania so language, so don't worry. There we go. So it seems actually PGMT is playing for the memes, and the memes worked for them. I mean, it's a huge. There is a huge possibility that both Cats and PGMT are the same group because they are 2 groups. So it's 50% chance. If my quick maths are right, if my knowledge of probability is correct, then you have 50% chance of having 2 teams in the same group. So, was this 33%? I forgot. So there we go. I said yeah, 50%. I mean, there are 4 situations. Either they are both in group 1, or they are both in group 2, or either one of them is group 1, one of them is group 2, and also the other way around, which means there are 4 scenarios. 2 of them would mean both Cats and PGMT are on the same team, so it's 50% probability. I think my probability is right there. Oh, then congratulations to PGMT. That I think that is something that PGMT can be very proud of. Okay. So really huge congratulations to PGMT here. But we are seeing Calm versus Kang. Congratulations to Kang. Thank you, I will be in trouble now. ID versus RN. This is going to be really tough for RN, I would say. ENT against Cam, 1 Feast against GV. With Group 1, we have... And K wants to win against Calm. This is going to be something that they want to do. But Calm, if they won, then they will put a close, a good fight for the top 8. We have Dur against E4D. We have Dur against E4D and PGMT against EXO. We really wish you all the best for you guys, PGMT, because I believe if you can't beat Low, you should be able to beat EXO. As you can see from GSM matches, they can still win with the Death Star. So I'm not saying EXO is a bad team, but for you guys, I really wish you all the best. I believe you can prove us wrong, and hopefully you can earn a qualification spot for the first time here in the pre-skill tournaments. DCGTV lost to DPG, which is not good. And XLV won against ELG, which is really nice. 2-1, I suppose. So ELG are gradually building. I mean, they won 1 game against HLV, which is really nice. Cats against GNX. Cats are through to the next round with GSM beating BB, are also through to the next round. So this is going to be exciting stuff, and Dur, or if either one of them, if E4D won against Dur, I believe they have a good chance of getting into the finals, and we might potentially stream PGMT in there. And I think PGMT players would be very excited to be streamed here. Cats versus GSM once again, battle for top 8. We'll want to see. We would see because if all of them lost, then probably they're out. I would say HLV against DTG. I think it should be winnable for HLV. Thank you for clarification, Sonda. So, let's update the scoreboard, shall we? So we have ID now through to the quarterfinals, and XLV through to the quarterfinals as well. GV East. Low are out, sadly. ENT. Are through, Cats are through, GSM through, Dur through, Calm through, E4D through, RN through, Kang through, EA out, UI out, EXO through, Cavon through, IE, let's check IE. IE. Are out. Our I out. DTG are through. S1 are, or Salmon are out. IV are not playing. BB are playing, but they are out already. and DCGTB are out sadly. So the table will look like this here. So currently now low and because low and EA have lost the games here, we'll see if Camo is going to overtake low tonight, and EA think they will stay in 12th place or even they will get lower. I mean they probably won't get lower unless Cam1 advances to the next round. But EA would now be down by more than 2,000 cups away from the 8th place. EXO just only less than 200 cups away, so they can absolutely take home the 16th spots if they win against PGMT. If they don't, then I would say UI. I think they don't. UI will still be in the 16th place, but absolutely they will need to do really well in the final day, and it will be between King, UI, and EXO. I think on the final day, and I think the room is up pretty much, and then everything's same low. Monstercat trying to explain everything about PGMT, and we have quite a lot of PGMT doubters because that game is coming across as quite anomalous for a lot of people, so they want to know whether the games were thrown. But I mean, Low and PGMT aren't affiliated, and I do not think Cats will be playing against Low at the same time as they are against. I mean, they are playing as well, so they have the alibi. So going to be Dur versus E4D, very important match for E4D. Let's wish all the best for E4D here. No disrespect to DUR. I mean, I will stream them on the final day, which comes as the perfect time. Actually, Dur actually asked me to stream their games on the final previous Q tournaments, and for the right reason. I mean, depends on how you see about this. For the right or wrong reasons, Dur is actually a top 8 borderline clan that they really want to not mess up. So the games against E4D will be very crucial for them. If they lost, then Dur might be in trouble in the top 8. And this is why I love the Asia server. Very competitive this year. I think we are seeing, unlike other seasons where the top 8 has been so competitive. But I think you have to credit that to how the tournaments have been promoted lately in the last few weeks by Wargaming, especially. I would say the Blitz Asia Cup it's the most watched Blitz Cup amongst all the regions. So I would say it's just absolutely fantastic and phenomenal that we are seeing a lot more competitive teams in the fray. That being said, we are also sacrificing a lot of average clans or the non-competitive clans here. You can see almost like half the teams on the Asia server are playing the tournaments competitively. This also brings a good advantage though, so you cannot use 100% winner accounts to boost your chances though. I think Asia server is one of the servers with the least effect on using high winner accounts, so that's another good thing about having a high percentage of teams being competitive in the server, so that the win rate ceiling rigging won't work entirely. But then the consequences are, as you see, Feast versus GV twice already. So this is something that should not happen, in my opinion, because both teams were top 4 in the Blitz 2020 Asia and Blitz Asia Cup in 2020. There we go. Let's go up high into the back of the map. We are seeing Der on the north side. E4D on the south spawn. Do I have the right scoreline? Yes, I do. Red team for Der, E4D blue team, and Vickers. Let's follow the Nudish here. Papa 0 in double eyes for Baba and the triple crown Vaga looks like MDMA, Mama in the Vickers Light, and Neo Nudish in the Vickers Light as well. Oh, so aggressive! Not have P's already in position to reset B. I'm not sure if you can get B though. No, don't risk. Absolutely. Oh, I am your Jaiko. Gets shut down a little bit. Papa is there. B is still attempted to be captured, but I think Neo Nudish, what he's trying to do is try to get safe. That's the main idea here. Oh, actually E4D is going really aggressive. They are pushing the line up there. The Ice Force needs to... Oh, it's not well coordinated. The Crown Vargas are not even there yet, but the Ice for Papa and Zero looking to shut down K, and E4D still has a hit point pool lead. C's now getting captured, but look at the Crown Vargas now looking to shut down the tanks near here. The Papa is quite low, and they absolutely need to start shutting down tanks. I think E4D might be in some sort of trouble here. And I think Papa is going to die very soon. Yes, he's going to die. This push so far hasn't worked. Der has done a good job in the relocation. And E4D are in trouble with I Am Your Giant. I don't know, I think E4D is now looking a bit confused into which tag they should go for. Zero is dropping down potentially. He needs to drop down. He needs to really drop down. He's looking for Aqua-chan. Can he kill off Aqua-chan? He does kill off Aqua-chan. Oh, so many kills happening. I Am Jaiko is down. Baba is also down. I Am Giant is now getting shut down by the Crown Vargan, but doesn't have a lot of hit points. I mean, the DPM. It's 5 versus 5 at this point. E4D is still with the hit point pool lead, but it's still very close. Zero is now very, very low. The Vickers Light still alive. Neo is still very far to back. MDMA has a full clip. He can kill Fuke. He kills off Fuke. Urena is going to die very soon. But E4D, I Am a Giant is now dead. Koyo and Baba and Double Crown Vargan, does they have enough DPM for this? Urena is killed by Koyo. That was a really high roll there. It's 3 versus 2. Needed is still really healthy. He needs to start coming in from the back because he has been at the back for way too long. And MDMA is trying to hold. I think Der is looking for MDMA at this point with Neo Nudish. Let's head down to Neo Nudish once again. Looked at spotted out not have peace. And getting shut down as well, I think. Oh, that was a bounce there. Oh dear, oh dear. MDMA is coming in. A good shot from Neo Nudish. MDMA needs to rescue Neo Nudish here. Neo Nudish, oh, might be low, might be very low. MDMA can kill him off. Yes, he does. Last man standing for Aegis, and this game will go to E4D. Wow, very, very aggressive and risky move from E4D. I'm really surprised about this, but I'm very, very worried that it will backfire because how long it took. Because look at how long it took for E4D to come at the back and try to go for the backsides of Der. I think Der simply is just not clinical and quick enough to shut down those isolated IS4s, and IS4s should have waited slightly longer for E4D, and they would not be the focus for Der. There is still loads to point about, and we are heading into the second game of Camsia, sorry. We're seeing E4D with 4 tanks doing more than 2k, and 4 tanks doing more than 2k, and I think E4D, I think they are better in the teamwork, although you saw them being confused for a few moments, but they are really good with dividing into small squads and going for the focus fire. So I think this looks really good for E4D at this moment, but this is one of the most exciting teams to watch, I would say. Just really, really fantastic stuff. They're going with double T110E5s by Urena and Aegis Huke in the double IS4 alongside Not a Peace, I Am Your Giant, or Jaiko, Giant in the 50B, and I Am Your Jaiko in the T22, and Aqua-chan in the Vickers Light. Mama in the T110E5 with double Crown Vargans by Baba and Koyo, double IS4 by MDMA and Zero, and double Vickers Light by Papa and Vickers and Neo Nudish. Alpha is thinking. What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about me? Ah, ha ha ha. Gosh. There we go. So here we go. I am your giant in the 50B, UK in the double ice-4 alongside North Peace. I am your giant in the T22, double T110 advised by Aegis and Urena Aquachan the biggest slide. E4D going with double ice-4s by MDMA and Zero Barber in the double Crown Vagon alongside Koyo Mara in the T110 E5, double Vector Slide by Neo Nudish and Papa. And the red team South spawn this time going mostly to A, E4D Blues team's North spawn going mostly to A as well, so we are descending into Anarchy very soon, I suppose. Aquachan, will he get some good spots up? Spot up Papa, but hasn't spotted up the E4, most of the E4D's forces. He is trying to look at the E4D's forces trying their way, trying to plow their way or for A. It's really really tight though. Oh dear, Ice was crossing the bridge, received some beating here. You can see Zero and MDMA taking double shots already. And A is now going to be captured. I don't know if it's necessarily a good move here. They are in position to reset A. So Zero is not going for A obviously. And he's just going really aggressively onto this building, trying to look at not have peace. That was a good shot there. And Zero can side straight with this building. This, I think, not have peace will be regretting not putting a, penetrating onto Zero for that shot. Oh, no, E4D once again going aggressively. Oh, their tanks, they might be isolated. This, I think E4D might see a breakthrough here. We are seeing Urena now, right, quite down to 552 damage, 8 hit points. On the other hand, Dur has to make a move onto this double ice force. They are trying their best to make it, to hold. I think Aegis is at the focus. I think they should go for the 50Bs, and MDMA is going to die very soon. E4D, their push so far hasn't worked. And this is not going to go bode well for E4D. Papa is coming to support MDMA. That's a good idea. No, he's not going to support MDMA. He's going for I am your Jaiko instead, with Urena now dead. E4D still hang on, but they are not having a lot of hit points here. Papa is going to join Neo Nudish in shutting down I am your Jaiko, but Aquachan also here to support I am your Jaiko. Neo Nudish still running around with oh, Aquachan. This is not a good shot there. E4D will lose this one this time. And I am your Jaiko against Papa. This is 5 versus 4. I think it's over for E4D here, and Dur will take the next one. Papa is now dead with the Farmwagen still up here. I think this time E4D looks a lot more confused than the previous one. Very risky once again, that move, but I think it didn't work out in the end because the was not as isolated as previously. And Mama is going to go down to not have peace potentially with double Crown Vagans left on the battlefield. They are waiting to reload their full clip here. I have peace. He's looking for the Crown Vagans. And I think it's over. It's really over with not have peace looking for Q shot onto Koyo. Yes, Aegis is going to kill Koyo, and the second game goes to Dur. And with Barber now one shot dead on Aegis Hibiki, what a comeback from Dur here. Despite the formation is somewhat broad. But E4D simply wasn't able to shut down the tanks one by one. I think probably they just tried to shut down different squadrons of E4D. Didn't really consolidate on one particular target. And if they did it, if they had done it, that would have been a totally different story. E4D with 3 tanks doing more than 2k, but the 5 tanks doing more than 2k. That's a really good response by the and E4D once again on New Bay. Not sure if Der has watched that stream already, so the Clippers once again will be E4D's mainstay. Really good for ambush movement here. That's like what you'll be expecting in a rush tactic. But Der might be going for a turtle strategy. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, turtle, rush, and boom. These are the 3 strategies that you will hear often. The 3 terms you will hear often in strategy games. Rush being going very aggressive at the start and try to surprise the enemies, with turtle being the literal opposite of rush, being just defending, getting the cap points in this context, and just defending all the time. And I think teams like LXN would be a good example. The old LXN, I would say, good example of turtle. And then you have the boom strategy, which is that you probably do not have cap point advantage, but you probably would try your best to reserve your hit points as much as possible, so that when you do a rotation, you just suddenly do a surprise out of nowhere and just push the enemies out. So I think if you are clever enough, should be able to work out that it's a cycle. So turtle strategies are there to counter rush strategies, and turtle strategies are countered by boom strategies, and boom strategies are countered by rush strategies. So I think there might be going for more turtle strategy here. With E4D, they need to be careful that their rush strategy is starting to be countered here. We're seeing there on the south side, red team with blue team north spawn, blue team E4D north spawn. Near the dish once again going for a B cap. They probably would not be going aggressive near the city side, so that means E4D near Nudish would not get punished for capturing B. So E4D once again would have cap lead on New Bay. No shots have been done, but the double crown Vargas need to be really careful though. They are quite isolated. But you also have the 50 Bs supporting from farther back, spawn basing, I must say. If Der decides to make a push, I think this is a trap strategy. The Crown Vargans with Neo English also at the back. Zero also spotted in the mouse, but he's slightly out of angle, de-angled a bit, but not getting shot at so far. E4D so far has a lead. I really like that setup from E4D, that strategy. Peanuts getting shot at, doesn't want to drop unnecessary hit points in the mouse, obviously. He has to be really careful though. He's getting a little bit casual with the play. Going up, Hu K puts another good shot into Peanuts. Der with a solid hit point pool advantage. E4D needs to figure out a way. Obviously, Der is doing the turtling strategy. The mouses are taking some hits as well. Papa also took a hit there. E4D, oh dear, that could backfire. Don't think they should do a push here, because they are getting punished on the crossing here. There are so many tanks, doesn't seem to be working the best here. I think E4D might be struggling to cope with this. Nian is just coming from behind. I think this is a bad move from E4D here. They need to focus here. Don't think it's a good idea to make a push like that. They are lurking. They are punishing E4D. Oh! No, actually, E4D are trying their best to get the to reduce the hit point pool deficit, but still unable to do so. I'm a Jaiko versus Neo Nudish here. This is not going to be a Neo Nudish game there. E4D now down by more than 5 4k of 3k of hit points. This Urina is dead, but Mama is also dead. 50 beasts are struggling to hold on, and Mama and Papa are both dead. The double 50 beasts are now taken out. Near is just running around in circles, buying time for E4D. But I am your Jacob will be looking to shut down Near very quickly. I think next time they should go for Slaughtermouse. Near is now dead. The Mouses will be looking for Aegis. This is a tag they should go for. But both Mouses still really healthy on both teams. This is what we call do not focus the mouse. And both Der and E4D are complying this through really nicely here. With Aegis, Hibiki now dead. Double Mouse still alive, but I think Der will be advancing to the semi-finals. So really huge congrats to Der. I think Der, with this match, they are safe in the top 8. And E4D, sadly, really like your risk-taking ability here. But I don't think that move on from Nibe was the right move, right call in the end, because he didn't really get the information for the team. We were rushing against the main group of the, and Der are through. This means this stream would end, and tomorrow it would not be E4D that will be streaming. We will find out really soon. I will ask Sirius about the team I will be streaming, and we are seeing E4D with 0 doing more than 3k, killing 2 tanks, Der 4 tanks doing more than 2k, 6 kills. So well done to the E4D. I think I really like your idea. I really like your courage, but I simply think that it comes across a little bit naive in terms of how you do the rush. Probably you should watch more CIS streams, how they make that push, how they calculate that push. This is what I think. This is your homework for you, E4D, is to find out how the CIS teams calculate their rush. Simply how when they should rush. Because I think E4D the timing is not right, and where is the location is also not right in my opinion. Especially the last game for Liu Bei. They just need the information. They need to get the information, and especially when they have calculated. Absolutely, they do not have to make that move. So, and they countered it really nicely with a turtle strat, which worked out for them really well, and they have a really good defensive lineup. So, well done. So let's go. Group 2 we have Calm versus E4D versus ID. RN is out. ENT against Feast. So GB are out. And Cats and GSM are through. Oh my goodness me! This is going to be a huge disappointment for Cats. PGMT won against EXO. Really huge congratulations for PGMT. First time ever they have broken into the semi-finals and the winter season. So I think this day is a day they should celebrate. Really good job from PGMT. HLV beating DTG. They are finally back in the final stage. This is really good stuff. I really feel happy for you, PGMT. Beating Low and then beating EXO. Now, beating Der, getting into the finals will be a bonus for you guys. Don't take it to don't be too nervous. I mean, you guys have exceeded your expectations, and I think this match just be comfortable. Treat it as a training for you guys, and I'm really happy. Like, oh my goodness me, I feel complete. Well done. I'm still going to ask Wargaming to allocate me to the next team to stream tomorrow. Well, I mean, if Sirius, if Sirius is is generous enough, he can get me to stream the following bracket, but so we'll see. If it's an instant response, that will be fabulous, but I won't be expecting an instant response there. But just take your time, Wargaming. I've sent you the message. So current proof skill. I will generate a bracket before I go, and I will send all of you to Fuj's stream. He is going to stream ENT, and they are through to the semi-finals, so well done to them. Huge congratulations to the ENT cats are out. Feast HLD. Yes, I think PGMT. It's like well, it's like the NA stuff, with the GG naps and also CPG and also Primal with purple. Sorry, it's like they are under the same family, but these clans have their own independence. So yeah, so ID and low. ID are through. And we also have GSM. Oh, I'm happy for GSM. And PGMT, which is rare. They only have 50% average win rate for the 7 best players. So wow, this is a big achievement here for PGMT. I bet. I think PGMT has a clan logo, but it's not but it's not a serious one, so probably won't put it. So the bracket will be as follows for tomorrow. PGMT once again against the so let's just show you that. PGMT's full of edgy teens. Oh, maybe they love live on the edge, but anyway. Okay, so ignore the red stuff, because probably I don't know which clan I'm streaming, so ignore the red stuff. And if we remove this assistant here, so it's going to be Dirt versus PGMT in the quarterfinals, Feast against HLV. So this is going to be very intense indeed. Calm versus GSM. So absolutely, GSM want to win against Calm if they want to further secure their place in the top 8. Although now they should be safe because they have beaten Cats, which is a very important match for them, and ENT versus Team ID, which once again, it's nothing to be really afraid of for both teams. So anyway. So if we update the leaderboard, so ID are through, HLV are through, and we also have GV out once again. Feast are through, ENT are through, Cats are out, GSM are through, Der are through, Calm are through, E4D is out, RN is out. K is out, XO is out, Cab1 is out, DTG is out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, so let's look at the table now. No keys for you, Stinge. Hello, Ewan, how are you doing? So now the table, E4D now in the 11th place, will be finishing with 11th place tonight. Sadly, EXO, IE, RI, and DTG would not get into the top 8. That would further increase down the table very soon. So every clan down to the 16th place probably still has a chance in getting top 8. Jack, what are you talking about? Hello, the Silver, how you doing? So Der now in 6th place, GSM in 8th, RN, well it will be between RN and Cats I would say in the end. Calm, will they overtake? Will they overtake either one of them? We'll find out, but let's see, Calm would need to beat ID. Would they be able to do that? We'll see very soon. But even if that, even so, they also need to beat ENT. Sorry, not this. They will need to beat ENT. So everything depends on tomorrow, where Calm absolutely needs to beat GSM in order to get a lot more cops. Potentially, Calm in 10th. Equal the 11th. I don't know. Calm just needs an upset on ID. Otherwise, I think they will have a hard time. I think ID, ENT, and Feast are all competent teams, which are all able to beat Calm. And tomorrow for Calm, they will really need to in the quarterfinals, in the groups, in the final stage, needs to beat GSM. GSM so far are in 8th position. They will want to beat HLV. They want to beat HLV. If they did, GSM would be quite safe in the top 8, and they would need to beat PGMT, which I think there is. I don't know about PGMT, but there is a good chance that they will beat PGMT and seal their deal in the top 8 once and for all. So this has been me, Wildwood's Helper, and thank you all for watching. I do not think I will get any more room invites here unless Sirius pulls out a good Lunar New Year rap packet for me, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh my god. Oh, got. Ooh. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so Sirius replied to me, so he will put me to stream tomorrow. So I said I would I will go for a random team. So I don't know which team we should go for. Because definitely, I do not want to be in the same bracket as Fujit, because Fujit is streaming ENT. So obviously this leaves me to the PGMT Feast and HLV. I haven't streamed Feast though. So let's go for Feast actually. Because it's a team I haven't streamed, and I would not be clashing with Fujit with him on. No disrespect to PGMT. I really like you, but realistically, I really want to see face. Sorry. Ah. So tomorrow we'll be following Feast. In this random RNG. And also I got failed tonight because of the Wargaming's random RNG. I think you saw me originally saying I'm following Immortus, but I wasn't. But they were kind of pulled out in the last minute. So so I'm with Vale tonight. That is. Oh my goodness me. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Right, so I'm sorry, no more streams. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow then. And go to Fujit stream right now.